What's up, y'all? I'm Carrie.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Carrie and Dee Dee Show.
What's up, people?
There is nothing like the things that go on around Christmas time.
Well, this didn't happen around Christmas time. We just found out about it.
I just found out about it. It just happened around Christmas time. Look, there's this woman in Canada. Her name was Elizabeth Radevsky.
Mm-hmm.
She was married to a man.
Mm-hmm. And abusive. Apparently, her husband was abusive to her. He had been beating on her. And I'm going to leave the link to this so you guys can take a look at the article. But, you know, even in the picture, she was smiling and he was smiling and she had a big black eye because he had punched her in her eye. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And so he was an abusive husband.
Right.
Okay.
And somehow, did they tell how he died?
She stabbed him.
Oh.
Well, you know, they got into an altercation apparently. And, you know, he was beating her, I guess, or whatever. And she ended up stabbing him. And due to his stab wounds, he died. So she killed him in self-defense because he was, you know, it was a history of him abusing her.
Beating her.
But the bombshell to this whole story is the fact that
the autopsy showed that he was actually a she.
Well, not even the autopsy. Mm. Just, you know, them bringing him to the hospital. And they even somehow investigated in the house and found the prosthetic penis that he had been using, that she had been using. And apparently his wife didn't know that he was actually a she. She said she was shocked and appalled. She had no idea that her husband, after, you know, all this time, them being together, she didn't know that he was an actual woman.
And I'm shocked and appalled that she can sit there lying like that.
I believe
that's the biggest lie in the world. Now, you're laying down with somebody.
But
and you don't know that that's a prosthetic flap.
But she may not know. He lied. This is the thing. He lied. Well, when they got together, he told her that his ex-girlfriend had burned his genitals. And
left him with a vagina?
Well, no, burned his genitals and left him, you know, all, you know, messed up down there. And they would do it in the dark. And she didn't want him to see, you know, he didn't want her to see that. So she was, okay, well, you know, your girlfriend burns you, you know, fine. I don't want to, you know, you was insecure about that, so I'm going to leave that alone. But see, me, I would have been like, let me see, because I want to see. I just want to see at least one time. I probably don't want to look at it a lot, but I would want to see to make sure.
Thing is, when you live with somebody and you're married, there's countless times that I've been in the bathroom trying to use it, and lo and behold, she come walking in. There's no way.
Oh, if the door lock, open it. I need to get in here or something.
Oh, I'm taking a shower. And, you know, coming in talking to me too much. It's no shade against being transgender, but this bitch can't be lying and say she didn't know.
I don't think she lied. I think she honestly didn't know. I'm serious. I think she didn't know. She thought she had killed her husband, and it come to find out it was a woman.
All right, yeah.
And you know, the person, her husband wasn't going as a transgender. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Because she had been lying to his wife all them years, well, however long they've been married. And
you said a year. If they've been,
I think they've been
a year. Somehow, someway, you gonna see this person naked.
But she's
trying to play games since now it's all out. Her kid's been exposed, and now she's trying to sop it up with them up, and it ain't gonna.
But it's just interesting. I kind of don't see how you could fool somebody like that, but maybe you can. I don't know, because if you're using a prosthetic penis, don't you have to do? Is it connected to you at all times? Is it connected, or do you take it off? They found it. Apparently, it comes off because when she stabbed them, they found it in the house. The ambulance, I think, got it out of the house, and you know that's how she was like, "What is basically?" Yeah. And it's just some real crazy shit, like for real, like.
You really think she knew? I really do. I think she was lying. She knew. There's no way. I mean, women get comfortable with their man, and you just grab him.
Right, so maybe, unless he was wearing it, like, all of the time or whatever. Now, see, my question is, no, but seriously, my question is, did her husband, was he transgender or what?
Yeah, he was transgender.
So he was transgender and lying about just lying to her, saying, how, you lying because you want this woman and you gotta be a man. You know what I mean? Maybe she won't want you if she knew that you was transgender or something like that. I don't know,
but down for it, and now that
but
it's
she
open
said she didn't know.
Open, and now she's trying to backtrack and say, I didn't know that. I didn't know this. All the sex we was having with this prosthetic penis, I didn't know.
But maybe they wasn't intimate a lot or something. But I don't know. This story just tripped me out.
Well, that's probably why he was beating her up then. Because if he wasn't getting it often, then maybe he beat up because
but get what?
Didn't give me nothing. No sex.
The husband was beating her because what kind of sex he was gonna be getting with the prosthetic?
That's a form of intimacy. Just being able to hug her and do that to her with it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he hugged her. I don't know.
She lying. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm holding on to.
I don't know.
Your teen is exposed. Now you gotta go home and tell your mama that you was, in a relationship with a transgender man.
But I don't see no reason to lie. Like, why would you lie? Like, that's who you married. That's who you love. That's who you care about. Why, like? So you saying the wife is lying? She knew she was married to a transgender.
She had every idea.
But the lady said she was shocked and appalled. She did not know. Now this brings the question: like, okay, can you be with somebody who's transgender and not really know, not really know their real teeth, like know
not unless they've had bottom surgery.
But I think it can be done. I think there are some people who are just not that intrusive. See, we're different. Like, there's nothing that you can hide from me, and I probably can't hide nothing from you. It's like, but I think it can happen. I do think it's a possibility.
That she was lying, and because unless the man had bottom surgery or the woman had bottom surgery, you're gonna know, because that's why that's the whole thing for, all right, I have to be upfront with you, or I have to expose this tea now before we go even further.
But a lot of people
you're gonna want to grab some pussy, you're gonna want to grab some dick, you're gonna want to, have fellatio with me.
But remember, we was watching Jerry Springer not too long ago.
Yeah, but these people weren't having sex; they were having.
But you don't know what they was doing.
She was saying the one transgender woman said they only had oral sex. So you wouldn't know if I keep pleasing you.
Yeah, but this story is crazy. So she killed her husband and found out her husband was a she, and she said she didn't know at all. She's shocked and appalled, and she didn't know this. And even in the article, the questions people were asking, well, how couldn't you not know? Because looking at your husband, your husband actually looks like a woman. They're saying that the woman, that her husband looks like a female, and I'm looking at him. And I mean, I don't know if I could have said that or not. I mean, I don't know. I didn't look that hard, but she said most people felt like that the woman have feminine attributes. So
yeah, and everybody around can look at the woman. So, look at the man and say, oh well, this may have been a transgender man because he looks like a woman. She was lying. She lied.
Oh well, so maybe she is lying.
And that's why her pants is on fire. She lied. I saw smoke when the bitch was talking.
What you mean? They just show pictures of her.
Yeah, I can see her in my brain talking, and I can see the fire.
All right, so that's your opinion. You think she lying? I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that I'm going to put a link to the article so you can read it and then look at the pictures of them? And tell me what you guys think. If you think she lying, what do you think of this whole story? In general,
I can write a book on lying bitches. I mean,
well, I'm just saying, like, I believe her. I think she didn't know.
My top 10 list of lying bitches.
I don't know. Well, I think she's telling the truth.
Yeah,
the truth. And I don't think she knew. But
no, she's telling the truth.
But the whole overall thing about this, that her husband / I don't know.
Her husband. That's what he was to her.
Husband is dead because she killed him, and she gets off because she didn't go to jail because she was defending herself. He was trying to beat her up, and she stabbed him. I don't think she meant to kill him, but she stabbed him and killed him. So that's the end of that story. And this is just sad, and I'm just shocked. I was shocked to hear this story. Like, she said she was shocked. I believe her.
I believe she was shocked too. Damn, I shouldn't have killed him. Now my tears out.
Not everybody.
That was a man? I mean, it wasn't a man? Girl, please. Bye, girl. See y'all later.
All right. Peace.
All these lies.